protecting elephants doesn't really benefit the baka in a direct way because the baka are also not allowed to hunt elephants. Whereas protecting the smaller species in the forest, the different duikers, I was saying protecting elephants doesn't have a direct immediate benefit for the baka, whereas because the baka also don't have access to the elephants as food and not allowed to hunt them. What the baka have access to are the duikers, some of the forest duikers, porcupines, you know, the blue duikers, monkeys and things. And these are the things that are being decimated by most of the illegal hunting here is not for elephants, it's for these smaller animals. And the WWF is much less successful in stomping out or even controlling that type of hunting, whereas they have been pretty successful with stopping the elephant hunting. One thing I would really like to do, and right at this stage it's just a dream, is to I would really like to have a setup where I have access to the internet, because I wanted, for one thing, I would love to do a blog just about the daily events that happen here, because sometimes it's just unbelievable, and even a lot of times little preposterous things bring in larger themes like conservation or indigenous rights or something like that. And anyhow, in this blog, it wouldn't just be a blog. I would love to have, I would have, visual images. There'd be music, and I would like to have even the baka talking. I would like to have video streaming or videos and video streaming, so there could be even some instant communication. And I'm there to translate anything that the baka say. I can translate into English, and so we can have sessions where someone wants to talk to the world, and he talks to the world, he or she talks to the world, and I translate, and I think this would be a great kind of interface. I would love to have this kind of interface, give this to the baka, this interface to the outside world, not having to go through all these intermediaries and things like that. It's just one of my dreams is to be able to do that and just have this kind of ability, like, I don't know, via satellite or something, some kind of setup here where I have a computer and a satellite connection, hook up to the internet and whatever it takes to have, be able to do video streaming or something. I think it would be fascinating. I mean, because the baka are natural performers, and it's just so great being with them, and I would love to give them this chance to present themselves to the larger world, because I think their response, I don't know how you get an audience over the internet, but I mean, I think if an audience did start to accumulate, I think the response would be overwhelming. I mean, maybe the baka could get help to help them deal with all the mess that's surrounding them here. Maybe they don't have to go through NGOs or government or EU or whatever. Maybe they could appeal directly to the outside world, and help could come that way, directly, right directly to here. I mean, that would be fantastic. That's my dream, because I don't want to have to deal with all these other organizations and things. They just don't seem to really have the baka as a priority.